You folks have no idea what honey and cinnamon can do for your brain. I'm 82 years old, and just a few months ago, I could barely remember my own grandkids' names. But today, my memory is as sharp as it was when I was 30. I drive by myself without getting lost, remember appointments without writing them down, and I've gotten my complete independence back. And it all changed because of a 30-second homemade ritual that the most respected neurosurgeon in the United States taught me, something he calls the morning memory elixir. Let me tell you how I found out about this. It was a Friday night, and I took my whole family out to dinner at a fancy place. It was my daughter and son-in-law's wedding anniversary, and I wanted to do something special. But in the middle of dinner, when they started talking about last year's vacation, I couldn't remember a damn thing. I tried to rack my brain, forced it, nothing. Everything was blank, like it never even happened. My son-in-law noticed, and right there in front of everybody, he blurted out, "Pop, we've already told you this story 3 times this month. Nobody wants to keep repeating it." And he laughed. My daughter gave an awkward little chuckle. I smiled. But inside, that destroyed me, because it wasn't just about not being able to remember some damn trip. It was about losing my independence, about becoming a joke, about my own children treating me like I was some senile old man. And you know what's worse? I'd already been to 3 different neurologists. All of them said the same thing. "Mr. Ford, we're going to need to start treatment with controlled medications and for the rest of your life." Unfortunately, it's an irreversible condition. Controlled medication for the rest of my life? They wanted to pump me full of chemical drugs, medications that cost hundreds of dollars a month, with horrible side effects, nausea, dizziness, insomnia, and it wouldn't be temporary. It would be forever, every single day, for the rest of my life. I refused. No, I'm not going to turn into some zombie dependent on medications. There's got to be another way. But that night at the restaurant after my son-in-law's joke, I was feeling defeated. I got up to go to the bar when a man from the table next to us stopped me. "Excuse me, Mr. Ford, I heard what happened over there at your table, and I couldn't keep quiet. I'm a neurosurgeon, and I've spent the last 18 years studying cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases. I know the doctors must have offered you expensive medications, treatments that last a lifetime. But there's another way, a way the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know about." I was skeptical. Why's that? Because they make a fortune off donepezil, galantamine, endless appointments, and expensive tests. If people find out there's a simple homemade ritual that solves the problem, their whole business falls apart. He went on explaining that the problem isn't just natural aging. It's chronic neuroinflammation that creates toxic plaques inside the brain, like brain rust. These plaques gradually block our memory, and the medications don't treat the cause. They just try to keep things from getting even worse. "So what's the solution?" I asked. "A 30-second homemade morning elixir with natural ingredients you can buy for less than $5 at the store. It's so simple anybody can make it." He pulled out his phone and sent me a video right then and there. "Watch this when you get home. It's all the instructions, step by step." When I got home that night, I watched the video and started making the morning memory elixir immediately. And on the 5th day, something strange happened. I could remember names of people I hadn't seen in years, told stories from my youth with vivid, crystal-clear details. And the following Sunday, I drove to my daughter's house, no GPS, didn't get lost and didn't depend on anyone. When I got there, my son-in-law was shocked. "Pop, you drove by yourself?" I did, and I didn't even need GPS or anything like that. He shut his mouth. I got my independence back, got back to living my life without needing permission, and I'm never taking those controlled medications. And since so many people have been asking me about this, I decided to share the video the doctor sent me. Please, editor, put it in the button down here. The video is free, but it might not stay online much longer. The pharmaceutical industry is pushing to take it down. They don't want this homemade secret getting out. So, if you click the button and it's still available, watch it all the way through. You could be the next one to get your independence back and never be treated like you're incompetent by your own family again. The button is right down here. Just click to watch the full video with the step-by-step morning memory elixir. If you're losing your memory, being pressured to take controlled medications for the rest of your life, or you're tired of depending on others, you need to try this.